Peacock has The Office, a show about
That did not work out as planned. All right, good evening, everybody. We got a Division B West matchup. Amateur opponents versus what's wave clear. Let's see. Let me try to update this, see if it works again. Sometimes the overlay isn't working properly, but we have what's wave clear banning out Battlefield of Eternity and Dragonshire with amateur opponents banning out Braxis Holdout and Volskaya. Um, what's Wave Clear taking us to Towers of Doom? It's a map they like to pick and play, so I'm not sure their win rate on this map this season, but something they particularly like to pick. Both teams at the top of the division, I believe, what's Wave Clear is about 10-2. Amateur opponents 8-0. So we should have a pretty spicy, interesting matchup. Trying to fix this overlay. But yeah, we're just getting set up right now. Teams are creating a lobby. And I am struggling with overlay. But hope you're enjoying your Labor Day weekend. Me, I've got nothing else better to do besides cast NGS games. When I'm not working, I don't want to leave the house, so it's pretty dope. All right, let me see if I can fix this freaking thing. Yeah, for some reason the overlay's not going to work. But both teams look to be ready, and we look to get jumped up. Still on a delay. Well, I'm going to leave you with some tasty dark synth music until we're ready. All right, looks like both teams are ready. We're getting set up for the match. Best of three. What's Wave Clear versus amateur opponents? Now, what's Wave Clear banning out Battlefield of Eternity and Dragonshire? Amateur opponents banning out Braxis Holdout and Volskaya. And amateur opponents what's Wave Clear is going to take us to Towers of Doom. This is a map that they seem to select a lot, so it's a map they're comfortable with. What's Wave Clear and NGS standings sitting at 10 and 2. Amateur and amateur opponents sitting at 8 and 0. So it should be a pretty close match. Yes, no Haunted Mines just yet. Fun fact, I've never played a match of Haunted Mines. So, but we're going to go ahead and get over into the draft.
Ooh-wee!
kind of a... Oh, there it goes. Whew. Okay. Going into first ban phase, and it's going to be an Alarak. Amateur opponents, I mean not amateur opponents, but what's wave clear? A lot of the matches I've casted, they picked up Alarak just about every chance they got, so that seems to be a target ban on the side of amateur opponents. I mean, what's wave clear? What's wave clear picking up and banning the Sylvanas. And we got an Asmodan ban. That's going to be another target ban over to Symbolic. He likes to play Asmodan and grabs that when he gets. Now, going over the both teams' prior games, it doesn't look like anything too crazy as far as picks. I know Alarak and Asmodan are heavily picked on the side of what's wave clear. Oof, and we got a miss ban. Maybe they'll put something in chat. I don't know, respect ban maybe. But we'll see. And it looks like we have a disconnect. All right, so we're gonna reset up the lobby and technical difficulties tonight. It's Labor Day weekend. Everybody's probably... I'm perfectly sober, unfortunately, not by choice. So you have to bear with me on the cast. Looks like we got a hard reset. But we'll try this again. Be right back. And we got the big Crushinator dropping in a 13-party raid. Appreciate it, Crushinator. Trying to get started on this first match. We're having some technical difficulties. Having to recreate the lobby. Should be starting now. And we're going to go ahead and let the teams get set up, and we'll be back. Yeah, shout out to Big Viper, man. I remember back when I was in them Div E days, playing for with the original Devil's Rejects. Viper did a lot of casting for us, made us feel special. So it's just feels good to repay him back with some casts. Alright, we're back. Third time's a charm. Let's go. So, I believe we're going to go with the same bands as we did the initial banning phase. Had some technical difficulties. I can't talk tonight. Some technical difficulties, but we'll go ahead with that Alarak ban. Alarak is going to be a target ban on the side of what's wave clear. They pick that up just about every time they get a chance, so it's going to be a target ban. Looks like amateur opponents have done their homework, done some scouting. Sylvanas is going to be a ban over on the side of what's wave clear, and Asmodan. Both target bans for what's wave clear. And a Stukov. So, from what I can tell, what's wave clear, not a real traditional team. You don't really know who's going to play what roles. They're all over the place, so they're kind of hard to target ban. But Symbolic going to go ahead and pick up that Junkrat. Beauty Holiday is going to pick up that Anduin. Let's see. And a Sonya pickup. So, Towers of Doom. I guess Sonya's going to be double soaking. They could go with it depends. They could go with a double bruiser, triple bruiser comp. Kind of early to pick up bruiser, so that could be. And we got a Chromie and a Leoric. So Leoric's definitely going to be double soaking. I'm not sure who wins the double soak matchup between Sonya and Leoric, but that early Sonya pickup could have been something to throw the draft off a little bit. And Johanna. Solid ban. I've been seeing Johanna, Ando, and Lightbulb Falling Sword combos a lot. It's been working pretty strong, especially when you got somebody squishy as Junkrat that would completely destroy him, and a Brightwing ban.
We will forge a great destiny.
Variant pickup by Chase. And a Kerrigan. So it looks like what's wave clear going for that taunt blow up combo with that Kerrigan and Varian combo. Alright, final two pickups for amateur opponents. Give me something spicy.
Our world is worth fighting for.
A May and a Falstad. Okay. And a big homie Viper with the last pickup. Shout out to Viper.
Oh, this is my jam!
Oh yeah, the teams are backwards. They did switch sides. Let me see if I can swap that up. But we're going to go ahead and get set up into game one, match number one, amateur opponents versus what's wave clear. All right, match number 1, amateur opponent versus What's Wave Clear. I got the overlay reset up, team switched up on me. But over here, we have Beauty Holiday on the Anduin, Sonic's Bro on Crummy, Ulysses on Leoric, Ouija on May, Cactus Ham on that Falstad, and that's going to be amateur opponents. Over here on the red team, we have Viper on Lucio, Symbolic on Junkrat, Benzamine on Sonya, Chase on Kerrigan, and Viper on Lucio. Symbolic playing that Junkrat, and that is going to be What's Wave Clear.
I'll just leave this here.
Symbolic in a little trouble. May's all over him. Nice CC by that Anduin. May's gonna pop that ice block. Symbolic barely making it out. He's gonna have trouble with May diving all over him. But Kerrigan jumps in onto Chromie. Blizzard goes off. Lucio's in trouble. Kerrigan gets taken out by that Chromie. Tries to jump back in to bring somebody down with her, but she's gonna go down, and that's gonna be first blood on the side of amateur opponents. Both teams starting camp, so we've got an early camp invade. Amateur opponents getting theirs done early. They're getting greedy. They're going to try to get a second one, but Blizzard going off on the Varian. The Varian's going to go down him, and that's a double kill to nothing. 2-0 kills for amateur opponents, and the camp did go over to What's Wave Clear. Oh, but we got a freaking huge dive behind the towers, taking damage from that gate. Kill on that Junkrat, but they bring Anduin down with them. Amateur opponents played super aggressive. I love it.
The orders will rise shortly, heroes. Be ready. You must capture them quickly.
Taunt going up onto that May. Followed up by that Kerrigan, but nice pull by Anduin to save that May. Got triple altar phase.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The Reban Lord demands it.
But that one's going to go uncontested to Viper. But they're going to go ahead and try to get some kills. Top one's going to go over to Sonya. The other tower's going to go over to Leoric, but they're going to take a kill over a tower altar phase and get a double kill on the Varian and Kerrigan.
I'll just leave it here. Oh, this
But backline of What's Wave Clear is going to have some trouble. Not much peels from that Varian. So they need to position themselves correctly. And we got a camp invade. May going in with a slowing sands pop. Taunt going up onto Anduin. Anduin's not going down, but Lucio getting blown up. Oh.
Heroes slain.
Ooh.
Prepare yourselves here.
Symbolic's in trouble. Symbolic's gonna go again. Viper's gonna make it out. Yes. What's wave clear? Going for a camp invade. Unsuccessful. 3 kills to 1. Now we got a double alter phase.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint me.
Fire the towers. Destroy.
Looks like what's wave clear? Going for a fight before level 10. That taunt going off on that Chromie. Nice pull by the Anduin to save her.
Bring down the Gravekeeper's core.
Kerrigan's gonna jump on her and get that kill though.
You have done well, heroes. Let the grave
And man, we got a freaking bloodthirsty match here. Not even level 10s yet. And we have 11 kills.
This bomb's for you.
Level 10's coming online for amateur opponents. If we get a break from the action, I can check them out. But we have Light Bomb, Slowing Sands, Entomb, Ice Wall, which is my personal favorite, and Mighty Gust, followed by Sound Barrier, Riptire, Leap, Shield Wall, and Ultralisk.
You'll like this one. Oh, that's a good spot.
Looks like good communication from amateur opponents. Sonya was missing. It looks like amateur opponents can see that they're going for that team fight with Leoric top lane. So nice call, shout out by the Leoric to let them know that, hey, Sonya's missing. But we got a taunt going off onto that Mei, followed up by Kerrigan. Blizzard going off onto Kerrigan. Chromie finishes off. Light Bomb falling onto Varian. He's going to pop that Unstoppable, that protection from that Riptire. He's going to get out. Ice Wall going off onto Sonya. Sonya's going to be in trouble. Blizzard's going to follow up, but she's going to get out of there. Nice hook. Benzine's in trouble. Almost gets the Chromie, but she's going to go down. Leoric's going to go down.
Your failure.
Oh, we got so much action, I can't keep up with it.
Usurper.
Amateur opponents with a full level lead. 10 kills to 4, but we get that taunt combo going up on that Mei. She's gonna pop Ice Block and slide on out. Falstad's gonna get that camp. Falstad looking for that Mighty Gust, maybe. Amateur opponents playing safe. Looks like they're waiting for 13s. Kerrigan leaps when she's in trouble. She's gonna get blown up from that. But taunt going off onto that Mei. Mei's gonna drop that Ice Wall. Kind of a awkward gust there by Falstad.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Riptire going off. But Varian's in it. He's jumping in. He's popping that top, but he's going to get rooted and he's going to get heavy damage. Lucio's going to pop that Sound Barrier to save his life.
Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
Oh, you'll like this one.
Single altar phase. We got 20 shots to 32. Amateur opponents with the majority of the kills, but what's wave clear with the majority of the tower shots, and that's how you win the game, is with those tower shots. Time stop landing on that Kerrigan, followed by an Ice Wall, followed by that Slowing Sands. Here comes that Light Bomb, and there's a leap into that back line. Kerrigan's going to go down. Gus is going to blow him right into a Blizzard. That's a two-man Blizzard with a kill onto that Sonya. Junkrat pulls off a kill, but an Entomb is going to land on that Varian. Varian's in trouble. Lucio's trying his best to save him. He's going to get bloody. He's going to go down by that Falstad. And that is going to be a 4-man kill on the side of amateur opponents. And a tower. And an altar shot. And they're going to go ahead and get this bottom fort. Got a camp invade.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Riptire popping off, but everybody's going to go ahead and be on. Get on, get out.
there we go.
So amateur opponents with a strong 2-level lead. They're about to have 16. Taunt going off Oname again, but she's just going to get pulled by that Anduin. Variant's going to be in trouble. Combo almost lands but misses. Sound barrier pop, but that Roop's going to hit. Light bomb going off onto Kerrigan. Ice wall going to go off. Falstad flies down. Leap. Nice time stop by that Chromie to prevent that leap. Kerrigan's going to go down. Taunt going on to Falstad. They're not done fighting. And now 16's coming online for amateur opponents. Leoric is in some trouble. He bush checks that variant. Oh man.
Start your engines.
And what's Wave Clear going for double altars? They're not there with Kerrigan. Leoric, nice taunt on that Leoric. Catches that Leoric. Root going off. Falling Sands. Ice Wall going off. Taunt getting popped off. Slowing Sands. Dropping on that Kerrigan. Kerrigan's gonna go down. That's gonna be a double kill. Triple kill. Varian's trying to get out. And he's gonna make it. Sunberry popping off to protect that Varian. Phew, and we got an action-packed match for Towers of Doom. Non-stop fighting. Can't keep up with it. Holy crap. And amateur opponents coming off with that team fight, saving that altar phase, and they're going to go ahead and get that boss. We got 19 kills on the side of amateur opponents to 6 for What's Wave Clear. What's Wave Clear only has 2 structures up. They're going to try to get this bottom structure, but they need to be careful.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Riptire getting popped off, landing on Anduin. Anduin might be in trouble, but he's going to go ahead and get that taunt onto that Anduin, followed by Slowing Sands onto Varian. Leoric's in the back. He's looking for an Entomb. Misses that Entomb. That would have been beautiful. Varian gonna barely make it out of them. Ultralisk getting popped on that Chromie. Chromie's gonna gotta pop that Stasis. She's gonna make it out. Gets pulled by Anduin. So nice defense by amateur opponents.
It is nearly time.
And Leoric is just going to continue to double soak. We got a single altar phase going off. Blizzard getting popped off. Missing. Taunt going off on the May again. Slowing Sands followed by a pull. Nice leap on the Falstad. Take a Falstad off. Sound barrier going off to save. Oh, we got a kill onto that Sonya. Taking tower shots. But Taunt going off. Oh, the May's gonna go down, killed from that Junkrat and that Taunt combo. And 2 misses. Nice jukes by Viper on that Lucio. Symbolic in trouble. He's gonna make it out. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. But they're gonna go ahead and jump on that Anduin, take Anduin out. Symbolic gonna sneak and get that altar shots off. Look how much health he has.
And for what?
Whew. These boys play dangerous. Man, Viper, he's just dodging and juking and skating. That Entomb almost hit him. Symbolic had man, he had one more freaking shot on him and he would have been dead, but he went in and got that altar. 20's coming online for amateur opponents. 13 to 14 for altar shots. Now, what's Wave Clear in some trouble here? They need to go ahead and get that 20. Leoric's coming down for a fight, but Sonya got ahead and called it out. Nice communication from Sonya to their team to get out. Leoric's coming in. I want to see Chase get that taunt on that Falstad. That's what I was looking for. But nice pull by the Anno Signal. Now Leoric's down. It's a 4v5. Entomb goes off. Time stop getting popped along with Ice Wall. Very into trouble. You can find that protect, but he's going to go down. Blizzard falling on him. He's going to go down. That's going to be a double kill on the side of amateur opponents. Beautiful leap onto that Falstad. And that's a 2 for 2. Amateur opponents on the run. May's going to be in trouble, but she's going to pop that Blizzard for... it's not going to land. And Sonya's going to go down.
Take the altars and put an end to the great.
Kerrigan doing work. Oh! Junkrat Kerrigan matchup. Woo! And just like that, what's Wave Clear back in it? 20, level 20 to 20, double altar phase. Let's see, Symbolic might be getting greedy. He's gonna go ahead and pop that trap. Oh, he needs to get out. Entomb barely misses.
Destroy the Raven Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
And one altar phase is gonna go over to what's Wave Clear. Looks like it's gonna be a double altar phase for what's Wave Clear. What's Wave Clear's been balls to the wall all match, not stop it. Doesn't matter how many times you kill them. Doesn't matter if they're down level or talent tiers. They're coming and they're fighting, defying all sensible logic. They're making it work, and they're gonna go ahead and try to take out. But we got a Gus coming up. He's rooted. Oh, beautiful sleep to knock him out of that. There goes that Gust. They need to get on the point. Entomb going off with the Light Bomb combo, with the Blizzard, slowing Sands. Ice Wall going off, and that is going to be a 5-man kill on the side of amateur opponents. Holy crap. Oh. I need some nicotine for this match. Jesus.
Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
And this is probably gonna be game on the side of amateur opponents with that victory. They're gonna get all these towers.
Destroyed a fort.
What's Wave Clear is gonna start getting some tower shots onto them. Their luck has ran out, fighting down talent tiers, fighting down levels, made a defying logic, winning the fights, making a beautiful comeback. GG's going out.
Swift heroes.
Altar phase going out on the side of amateur opponents, and an intense level 1 matchup. Whew, that was spicy. Holy crap, that was insane. Chromie with them 12 kills, 105 damage, 105k damage, 30 kills to 13. It was a straight murder fest. ARAM, just 24. Just oh my god, it's just I can't even. Just insane. Just killing each other nonstop. Whew. Benzene with 80k damage, 80k, wait, 80k siege damage. Chromie with 103k siege damage, 105k hero damage. Junkrat with 84k damage. We're gonna go ahead and get set up for the next match. Hopefully, let me get my overlay straight, and we'll be right back. All right, getting into match number 2, we're going to Alterac Pass, picked up by What's Wave Clear. They're going for their map, and we're going to go ahead and get started into the draft.
Ooh, wee.
All right, I got everything set up now. Should be good to go. What's Wave Clear was supposed to be the home team. They're supposed to set up the lobby, but they didn't. So had the names all backwards, but got it fixed now. Alaric going to be banned out by amateur opponents. That's going to be a target ban on the side of What's Wave Clear, followed by an Ando and no more Light Bomb. Get that Light Bomb out of here. Junkrat ban. Respect band to Symbolic. Might see a Chromie band. That Chromie was doing heavy damage. And we're gonna go with May. Okay, so a respect ban. Getting that May out here. I'm gonna say first pick Sylvanas on the side of amateur opponents.
Here we go.
Oh, and we're gonna first pick that Chromie. I said you should have banned it.
We will forge a great destiny.
And they're going for that taunt combo again. Okay. The taunt blow up comp really didn't seem to work out too well. But and then we got
Victory for the
Sylvanas
Forsaken.
pick up by Symbolic. Yeah, that taunt combo is going to be pretty hard to pull off. You got Slowing Sands from Chromie. You've got Time Stops from Chromie. You got so many ways it can be messed up.
My blades are yours.
Oof, and we got a Johanna and a Sonya pickup. Could be a Falling Sword Leap combo. Amateur opponents did win the first match. I want to see a match number 3, so hopefully What's Wave Clear can give us a match number 3. I'm not done casting for the night. See what happens. And we got a Lucio ban. Viper, respect ban, playing a fantastic Lucio last match. And a Gazzo and a Brightwing pickup.
Let the Inquisition commence.
Let's fly.
Cactus Sam's going to go ahead and pick up that ball stat again. And a white mane by Beauty Holiday. Final pick going over to Benzene. Let's see what he has for us. And it's
The
gonna
wait
be a
is over.
Cassia. Alright, well, we're getting set up for match number 2, best of 3, amateur opponents, winning the first match, complete bloodbath. I believe there was 40 kills. Hopefully we get the same amount of action, but we shall see. I'll meet you guys in the game. Alright, we're live. Match number 2, Alterac Pass. Over here on the blue side, we got Beautiful Holiday on that white main, Sonic's Bra on Chromie, Cactus Ham on Falstead, Ouija on Johanna, and Useless on Sonya, and that is going to be amateur opponents. Over here on the right side, we got Viper on that Bright Ring, Symbolic on Sylvanas, Benzene on Cassia, Chase on Varian, and Psycho on Gazlo. And that is going to be what is wave clear. So amateur opponents not looking to fight. They're just going to be like, you're wasting your time. Waiting for amateur opponents to make a mistake. Guys, we're going to go ahead and rotate to that bottom lane. Sonya to that top. Going for the early gank on Sonya, but she's going to make it out. What's wave clear? They might have some problems. They got a really heavy AA team versus a blind. Not much peel on that Johanna dive. They also got Falstad who could dive that back line. Chromie's gonna slow down and time stop those taunt blow ups. So let's see how it plays out. But Taunt going up onto that Falstead, and there, see that defensive blind coming up, followed, and there's a polymorph onto Johanna. So as soon as what's wave clear jumps in and taunts, a blind's gonna follow up from that Johanna, almost ceasing all damage.
Our scouts report that the Horde's keeping some of our soldiers prisoners.
But what's wave clear getting nice value on this camp. It looks like they're gonna get this front wall taken down, but taunt going off. So we got a taunt polymorph combo. What's wave clear getting good value with that camp, knocking down this whole front wall.
All right, lads and lassies, keep our prison camp from being captured and get our soldiers out of the Horde.
Now, let's see if teams wait till 7 to engage on the objective. They're going to be getting these camps again. Falstad and White Man going to go and start that camp. Sylvanas going to go ahead and get this camp solo dolo, but Baron's going to come in and help her. Yes, I believe in Viper. Miss Windup Bird says, I believe in the Viper. But Taunt going off onto Falstad. Johanna's going to jump in for that peel. Gazlo coming to join the fight. Chromie's going to be in the back line, shooting off freaking sandballs. What's wave clear? Trying to get as much value as they can with this camp. They're going to go ahead and they're going to rotate the objective. They're going to keep Brightwing up in that top lane. He can zoom in and heal anytime he wants.
We've got hordes on our camp. Lock the cage.
But Johanna's going in. They're taking heavy damage. Come on, Brightwing. We need you, Viper. And Brightwing, not.
We took back our camp. Well done.
But beautiful combo by Chromie. Oh, that's a kill on the Johanna. And a kill on Whitemane. Symbolic is in trouble, but Brightwing's coming in finally to save Polymorph. And they're going to gut him down, and he's going to fly out, but he's going to fly right into Varian and Gazlowe, and that is going to be a triple kill to 1 on the side of What's Wave Clear. Woo! I was waiting for Viper to come in, but he came right at the last second. Beautiful timing. Sonya was getting value at top. He was like, hey, it's 4v4. You guys are on your own. He came in at the last second, and they got that kill, saving Symbolic and getting that kill on that Falstad.
You cannot defeat the Frostwolf clan.
Sonya getting some value top. That's going to be a mid-fort gone for amateur opponents. Now, Chromie needs to be careful. The whole team's rotating down on him. Looks like we got a tower dive, and they're going to shut it down. Looking for that Chromie, and there it is. They're going to jump on that Chromie. Finn goes up, Polymorph goes up, Taunt goes off, and that's a dead Chromie. I like the positioning. I like the setup. Lightning balls going off. They got to back out. Yeah, I like that positioning and setup. They were behind this bush. They shut it down, and then they dove onto that Chromie. That's pretty spicy. Not something you normally see. Something they definitely practiced before. Yeah, let's go. I want to see a match number 3. I've got nothing else to do tonight. If I'm not at work, I'm at home resting, doing as little as possible. But Psycho in some trouble. He's getting caught out, and he's gonna get blown up. Overextended into that 4-man of amateur opponents. Varian's gonna be in trouble. Risky rotation, but he's still going in. Time stop getting popped off, followed by the falling sands. And let me go over, see if I can get some level 10s online for you guys. We've got Divine Reckoning, Temporal Loop, Mighty Gust, Blessed Shield, Leap. Blink Hill, Mind Control, Ball Lightning, Shield Parry, and Gravo Bomb.
I've got eyes on our forces. Move in, get them out of there.
But What's Wave Clear? Always a super aggressive team. They're going to go ahead and jump on this objective. But amateur opponents, they're just going to go ahead. They're going to wait till 13. Sonya getting caught off in a rotation. Symbolic doing some heavy damage to her. But Johanna's going to go ahead and jump into that back line. Blessed Shield going off. Divine Reckoning getting popped up. Mind Control over here on this Sonya. Gravel Bomb landing on Johanna. And that is a dead Sonya. Sonya cut off for her team, trying to get into that back line. But Varian's not done. And second objective going on to What's Wave Clear. What's Wave Clear, man? They're not a traditional team. They're not waiting till 13. They don't care about it. Advantage. They're just going in and they're fighting. That goes with their name. They're like, what's wave clear? We don't care. We don't care about level advantage. We don't care about talent tier advantage. We're just here to freaking fight. So we got possible bush taunt from this Varian. He's looking for a squishy, and no.
It will take more than that to stop the Frostwolf clan.
Varian might be in some trouble here. He's cut off from his team. Sonya's gonna leap in. Temporal loop going off, and he's not gonna make it out of it. That's a dead Varian. See, that's what happened when What's Wave Clear tries to kill waves. They get murdered. Just go for the fight. Don't worry about clearing. And here goes a rotation on that Gazlo. He's in trouble too. Viper coming down to help. Gus going off. Divine Concentration going off, but Gravel Bomb gonna fall. Johanna's got popped down unstoppable. It's gonna miss. He's gonna trigger the boss. But that's a dead Gazlo. Ooh. We got a 3-man kill. Sylvanas gets that Grey Mane, and that's gonna be a free boss on the side of amateur opponents. Should have let that Gazlo die. So What's Wave Clear needs to play a little safer. They're overextending. They're getting caught in rotations. But they do have some mid keep pressure. They should knock this boss down pretty quick. They might lose this. Nah, they'll be able to save the fort. They should be ready for objective. They are down a level talent here, but that doesn't matter for What's Wave Clear because they're down to fight. 16 schmixteen. They don't care. They need to be in trouble. They're going to get caught right here, and Johanna's going to go ahead and jump in. They're going to get caught out. Temporal Lip going up. Gravel Bomb. That's going to be a Gravel Bomb onto the White Mane. It's going to be a kill onto that White Mane. So let's go ahead and knocking out this camp slowly. What's Wave Clear? Sending 3-man down, but they better be careful. Johanna looking for that leap. They are outnumbered and split, but Gazlo and Sylvanas aren't far behind. Tom stop going off. Ooh, Chromie almost not making it. They're going to go ahead and channel this objective. Johanna's going to go in, and he's going to get back out. Charge onto that Johanna. All right, amateur opponents back up 18 to 16. Let's see what's going on. Temporal Loop getting popped up onto that Varian. Varian's in big trouble. He's going to go down. Gravel Bomb's going to go for this 3-man Gravel Bomb. Sonya's in the back line with a beautiful leap. Sonya's going to go down. That is going to be 2 kills to 1 on the side of What's Wave Clear. Defying logic once again. Varian got blown up very quickly. Sonya diving the back line with that leap. Didn't have to follow up. And the back line of amateur opponents took her out with a follow-up onto that Falstad. Kill onto that Falstad. And they're going to lose this bottom fort. Johanna, protect it. Yep, Johanna's going to save it. Needs 1 shot. What's Wave Clear only needs 4 seconds for this objective, but they want to head back to get camp. I'm not sure if I like that call, but we shall see. They just gave objective, but they will have camp pushing mid, which should split off some of amateur opponents unless they choose to come here, fight right now, and get it over with. But Viper taking heavy damage from that Chromie. And they're going to go ahead and back out. They're going to back out. They're going to let that camp push. Oh, they're going to let that camp push mid until you see somebody split. Then they're going to go ahead and channel. Falstad's going back. They see Falstad is not at the fight. They got vision on him. But they have a lot of poke. And Falstad's back. Gus popping off to stop the channel. Concentration getting popped off. Gazlo's in trouble. Gazlo's going to go down, leap onto that 3-man. Viper's going to go fall. Symbolic looks like he's next, but he's going to take out. And that is a 3-for-1 kill. They did get the objective, though. Not going to get much value out of this objective. You have the waves pushed back. They're going to go ahead and start with this middle objective. Clear that out. Possible gank onto Sonya. Can Sonya make it? Yeah, Sonya's going to make it. But they need to be careful and not chase too bad. You get the retreat signals going off.
That's how real warriors fight.
And it looks like What's Wave Clear is setting up a boss play. Boss play, maybe? Yes, start. But amateur opponents are going to go ahead and sniff that out. They're going to go ahead and get vision on it. One of my favorite maps, Alterac Pass. And they're going to go for the bottom boss. Okay, we got some dancing around. They got vision on that Gazlo in that top lane. Gazlo needs to be careful. And amateur opponents, they're going to get, and they're going to start. They're looking to find him, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and start this top boss. Nope, they don't see him. They know they're at the bottom boss. Bottom boss goes over to What's Wave Clear. Amateur opponent's going to go ahead and start this top boss. Looks like What's Wave Clear is going to try to stop it, but I don't think they're going to be there in time.
More of our soldiers.
Gazlo needs to be careful. Taunt going off onto Sonya. So we got a boss play for a boss play.
Free our soldiers and show the whole what the Stormpike Guard can do.
Great map awareness by amateur opponents. They didn't see him on the map. They weren't at the top boss, so they knew they were at that bottom boss. So they went ahead and they took out that top boss. But amateur opponents getting set up. What's Wave Clear? They're not waiting. They're looking to fight. Amateur opponents, they have plenty of time to come and get to this objective. They're going to head and clear that mid camp. Let their camp push mid. But Blessed Shield going out. Mind Control going off onto this Sonya. Sonya's going to go ahead and leap out. Barely makes it out. Concentration's going to go off. Don't stand in that tip. Caught in a loop going off. Temporal loop getting caught off. Viper in trouble. Big gravel bomb landing on 2. Gus going off. Falstad's going to get blown up by that Cassia. And that is a 1-for-1. Mind Control getting popped. Beautiful Mind Control onto Johanna. And that is a 2-for-1. Uh-oh, Cassie needs to be in trouble. Where's the team at? We need you back. No! Cassia is going to barely make it out. Whew. All right, we got 20 seconds left on this third objective. Amateur opponents haven't got an objective yet. What's wave clear is split, but Mind Control going off. Sonya gets that unstoppable. She's gonna back out, but Ball Lightning going off. They're standing in concentration. They need help, but that's a 3-man Gravo. They're jumping, fighting. Sonya leap on that back line. Blessed Shield going off, and that is a 4-man kill. Sabac's in trouble. He's gonna go ahead and pull that Mind Control onto that Sonya. They are gonna get the objective, but another 4-man kill right at the objective for amateur opponents. 15 kills to 13. We got another bloodbath here, folks.
You'll never get me out of this bunker, heathen!
Objective doing a lot of work on this mid keep. We got 2 structures to 5. Still anybody's game. Symbolic's just dancing, waiting for his team to come
This
back.
is the last blow you
What
strike
is you
against the
doing,
whole
Symbolic?
dwarf.
Still anybody's game. Amateur opponents just need one good objective with one good team wipe, and they could win the game. But they're going to go ahead and start this boss play. What's wave clear? They're going to go ahead and let them have the boss, and they're going to push this mid keep. You going to push the mid keep? You going to push the mid keep? Nope. They're just going to let that camp get pushed, which is going to cause the retreat on that boss, that bottom boss play. Mind Control going off, landing on Johanna. Need to be in trouble. You still got Blessed Shield. You got leap up.
Time for some action.
And we have the objective up.
And take the fight to the horde.
Mind Control going off, missing that Falstad. Now, what's wave clear needs to be careful here. They're kind of split. They got 2 on that objective and 3 in lane. Gazzo went with that 20 level bomb stun thing. But Blessed Shield going off. And that is a dead Gazlo. Mind Control going off to the Sonya, but Sonya's going to make it out. Gazlo getting caught once again. And this might be an objective over for amateur opponents. But what's wave clear? Looking to do something sneaky. Sonya getting vision on him. They're just gonna go ahead and get this camp. Gazlo not gonna be up in time to get the objective. Now what's wave clear? Making some big plays. They're gonna go ahead and get this boss play as well. Now they have vision on the Falstad. They only see Falstad there, so Falstad needs to be careful.
Our rescue's
Oh
been
man.
fight back and claim the prison camp.
So a guaranteed objective getting stalled out for a boss play. But the DB trouble is 4v5. Falstad's flying in. Mind control going off on the Johanna. 2-man leap on the Brightwing. Ball lightning going off. Concentration going off. Temporal loop pulling that Varian. Varian's in trouble. He's gonna pop protect. But he's not gonna make it out. Viper's gonna blink and try to heal him, but he's gonna get blown up. Caught in the wind going off, and that's a 2-man kill. Yeah,
We need to
beautiful,
guard
beautiful,
the gate
beautiful
until the
leap.
lock is open.
Man,
Don't let the horde near.
what's wave clear? They're not scared. They're fighting. It doesn't matter how far down they are. How many players are down. They're gonna fight. And they're fighting again. Here we go. Ball lightning going off. They're in it. White Maid's in trouble.
Yes! Time to show them
But-
what Storm Pikes can do.
Objective going off to amateur opponents. And that's a dead Cassia. I mean, that's a dead Sonya.
For the Alterac will be yours!
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Careful, White Mane. White Mane's not gonna make it. What is happening? Johanna's gonna go down too. Holy crap. So this objective isn't gonna get much value. 18 kills to 16 kills. Another bloodbath. Great matches to cast for these two. Mind control barely missing. Brightwing gonna go ahead and blink heal. Help save this middle fort. Now, what's wave clear? Looks like they're gonna go ahead and set up for this bottom boss play.
Taking out our cavalry won't
They'll
win you
with that
the
bottom boss, they can go and get that top boss. They can snipe that middle keep. Nope, no boss play. Nope, boss. Nope. Pretty undecisive on what they want to do. Looks like they're just gonna go ahead and play it safe and get this camp. Guys are gonna set some rockets. Amateur opponents thinking they're at that boss, but they're not. And they're gonna go ahead and start the boss. Alright, this could be it. This could be the game-winning fight. Gazlo needs to be careful. He's overextending a lot. He's gonna get trod, but Falstad does have Gauss taunt going off onto Johanna. There goes that Gust. Cassia in the back line. Huge ball of lightning. Temporal loop getting caught off. Falstad gets blown up. Boss going over to amateur opponents with that taunt going off onto Johanna. Polymorph onto White Mane. White Mane's in trouble. And oh, Symbolic almost getting that kill onto Ouija.
Free our soldiers and show the horde
2 kills to 1. Amateur opponents did get the boss play. Baron gonna go ahead and try to clear up mid. Amateur opponents look like they're gonna go ahead and try to protect this objective, or they might go ahead and start their channel. They get vision on what's wave clear. But Sonya's gonna go ahead and clear this top lane. Romy and Sonya could have possibly started this objective. Got a little bit of value on it. Maybe not. Maybe it was just safer to clear that top lane. But we're now almost to 40 kills. 19 kills to 18. 2 structures to 3. They need to be careful here. They keep getting in fights when they're under advantaged. Alright, looks like they're going to play safe here. The full team's here. We got a full team fight. Mind control going off, missing that Falstad. Chase looking for a taunt. Johanna's going to pop that unstoppable, so that taunt is not going to stick. Amateur opponents clearing this bottom wave. Gazlo, gotta be careful. One leap and it's all over. But what's wave clear? Getting that channel. 26 seconds left. Now, if they get this, this might be game. Johanna popping out unstoppable. She's gonna go ahead and dab that back line. Taunt going off onto Johanna. Johanna taking heavy damage. Concentration going off, but that backline getting hit heavy. Blessed Shield going off. Beautiful leap, followed by from that gust. Cassia going down. Gravo getting popped, but Johanna's gonna pop down unstoppable because she's gonna make it out. What's wave clear into some trouble. One man down. Amateur opponents are super low. They need to go back. Now, what's wave clear could get on that objective, get a couple more seconds. But they have plenty of time. They got 50 seconds for amateur opponents to channel that objective. They're going to go ahead and take this bottom camp. 50 seconds, 33-second death timer on Cassia, so they have time for a comeback. And they're going to go ahead and get this camp. Now, are they going to be greedy? And they're going to go ahead. Oh, that camp is going to take out that mid fort. They need. Oh, they're gonna get caught. They need to be careful. Bavarian's gonna go ahead and jump in. Mind control going off. They need to back out. They don't have the advantage. Gus going off. Followed by that lead. Brightwing's gonna get taken out. Barian's in serious trouble. He's gonna pop that protect, but it's not gonna be enough. The team's all over him. I don't know what they were thinking or what was going on, but the boss is taking the keep is taking heavy damage. And what's wave clear is all over the place. Not a traditional team. They don't play the map traditionally at all. They don't pick heroes. There's no specific roles. They fight 16. It doesn't matter. It's been working. They've been winning. 10-2, but Gravel Bomb going off a 4v3 fight. They tried to get that channel. Mind control goes off, but Falstad flies in, blows up that Sylvanas. Cassia goes down, and that's a full team wipe. 5 seconds left. Wild, wild, wildness. But here comes Viper is gonna blink out. He's gonna be in trouble. Boom! He gets blown up from that gust. Haven't you learned your lesson, old man? No, they haven't. Barion's in trouble. He's gonna get caught in that loop. He's gonna get followed up by a time stop. Sands going off, and he is gonna go down. Another 2-man kill. I don't know what's going on. It's a bunch of craziness. What's wave clears match to throw. And they're going in it again. We're fighting again. We don't care. They need to be, oh, but they don't care. They're going to keep fighting. Time stop. Oh, nice. Sidestep for that time stop. But Johanna's in some trouble. Can't Johanna make it? Johanna's Blessed Shield getting bopped. She's getting them tower shots. Another beautiful leap killing that Cassia. Gravel Bomb going off, but it's gonna miss. The chase is real. Gazlo, Viper, in trouble. We need a blink. We need a blink. We need a blink. Viper taking out Chromie. Holy crap. Dodging the bushes, and Viper's gonna go down. Whew. What in the world is going on with this match? Alright, so we're still in it, folks. 3 versus 3. Objective is pushing. They could put up a solid defense to give us another objective phase, but they're going to get a lot of pressure. They're going to go ahead and knock that out. Amateur opponents not looking to end here. They're going to go ahead and get this bottom keep. Cassia is going to be up soon. But taunt going off on that Sonya, followed up by mind control. Sonya is going to get taken out. The boss is extremely low. Gus going off. Falstad gets blown up. And this is going to be game number 2 on the side of amateur opponents. Holy crap. Wild, wild, wild matchup. Oh man, crazy. 29 kills to 23. Another absolute bloodbath. Another great match to cast. I'm so upset we couldn't get match number 3. Oh, what could have been. But Chromie doing big numbers, getting 135k. Cassia doing big numbers with first place in damage with 138k damage. I'm going to go ahead and get set up. See if I can get set up for an interview for amateur opponents. Them leaps by that Sonya were just fantastic. Alright, let me see if I can get set up for an interview. Hello there.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? I'm here with the captain of amateur opponents. Is it Beauty Holiday? Butte Holiday?
Butte. You can just call me Butte. That's fine. Butte
Butte.
Holidays.
We're with Butte Holiday from amateur opponents. 2-game domination. Absolute freaking bloodfest. How's the team feel? How's it going from that intense 2-game matchup?
I mean, that was my heart was pounding the whole time. I mean, a 35-minute Alterac game is absurd. I mean, the Towers game is absurd. I mean, this team was top of the div for several weeks, so rightfully so. They're a really good squad. So I mean, I don't know. We had to play our best, and I think both teams kind of made some mistakes, and it showed. But we managed to keep our heads calm and play from behind for both games, and we did what we needed to do. I don't know. I'm shaking right now. I was so
Oh
I'm
my
scared.
god. I was just, man, I felt like I was an auctioneer. I was just trying to spit off everything, constant fighting all over the place. But let's go over and let's go into see what kind of homework he did against this team. Now, they're what's Wave Killer is a little bit untraditional team. They just it seems like there's no real healer, no real damage, no real offlaner. They swap all over the place. So what's some bans and some strats y'all went over before going into the match number 1?
I mean, we were pretty confident Viper was gonna heal. He healed literally this entire season, and some of the last 2 seasons. So we're pretty and no, I mean he's or she's they're a great healer, so that was unsurprising. Chase is I mean he has 1,200 games on Alarak, so probably shouldn't give somebody Alarak if they have 1,200 games on them. Symbolic had, I mean, they all have a bunch of heroes that they play, right? Like you mentioned, a couple on off roll, but Symbolic, we just wanted to deny primarily like the Asmodan and that sort of stuff. It's really strong now. If you don't have a good response to it, you know, on maps like Towers, it's just really strong, especially into a traditional 1/4 with a double soaker. So yeah, and you know, Psycho. I've played with Psycho. He mostly played tank when I played with him, so we weren't really sure what he was going to grab, but he played a ton of Kerrigan on the other account, so that was kind of unsurprising, uh, frankly. But it was, I mean, it was really awesome, and wish we would have banned it round 3 to be completely honest. But hindsight's 2020, and then Benzene was again another flex player, so we just kind of banned what we thought would, not would kind of mess up our comp that we wanted to run, and things that they're really comfortable on, which is kind of what we banned. So their healer really plays everything, so we couldn't really ban out the healer, but Brightwing's good right now, and Brightwing's good into our comp, so that was kind of why we opted for that. And they're a good Lucio player, and Anduin obviously is a contested pick. So yeah, I would say that. Yeah, they're a tough roster to scout for.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
anybody in chat that's scouting for, if you have What's Wave Clear, good luck, because it takes us a while to try to figure out what they might do. So
Speaking of chat, we have a request. They want you to do your White Main Laugh impersonation.
no, who's requesting that?
Spectrum 20XX.
No, I am Spectrum. No, it's not very good. I have to be. I could do the Brightwing one. Will that satisfy you? I could do Brightwing. Would that satisfy you, Spectrum?
I've heard the Brightwing. I haven't heard the White Main. All right, but
yeah. Good try,
good
Spectrum.
try. But match number 1, Towers of Doom. It looks like they went for a traditional taunt Kerrigan blow up comp, and it looks like y'all basically counterbanned them with that, where you had that Meg that could dive the back, Chromie with the slowing sands. Now, what was that your plan going into match number 2? Was to basically to counter that blow up comp?
We didn't actually think they were gonna take Varian, to be honest. I was really highly expecting them to play Mei with Psycho, because that's his #1 tank that he plays. So I was kind of expecting the Mei, but the Varian came out. So we were like, okay. We just had to, I mean, we had to take Anduin. Anduin's a heavily contested pick and basically counters what they wanted to do to some degree. And also Falstad does as well. So we had some good late picks. I'm glad we picked Anduin early and saved a Falstad for later. And it was just really hard for them with our zone control, although they had very good zone control. Someone earlier was asking, how are you guys up in levels but down in structures and down in points? It's like, well, they have one of the best zone control characters in the game, and it's on a player that's very good at him. So
yeah.
They were there at objective early, and we were not. And so when we started getting there early, we were able to wipe them and get some structure value, and that's when kind of they were in trouble. But
so opening fight into Towers of Doom, y'all went behind towers, and y'all were taking this little keep rocket damage, and y'all still secured a kill. Super deep. I think Anduin did get killed, but y'all did get that kill.
Yeah, that was me. Yes, I genuinely thought it was gonna boot me to the right side, based on like where I was on the mine. I thought it was gonna boot me to the right, and I would have been able to exit out south. But I mean, we secured, I think it was at least 2 kills on that, so 2 for 1. And a camp is pretty good, is a pretty good trade. But yeah, I mean, the mines and traps were very well done. It was really hard for us to rotate.
So Towers of Doom, what's Wave Clear, man? They were like behind and levels and talent tiers, and they wouldn't even come to a fight. They'd be down with numbers in a fight, and they would still come to the fight, and sometimes they would win. So like, not a traditional
Yeah.
team. They didn't really care about levels or talent tiers. They just wanted to fight, and they put up some great fights. Even though y'all had, I believe at one point y'all had like 18 kills to 1, but they still kept coming.
Yeah, I mean their whole deal was to, and they did this they did this 3 times before we learned, but they bait us into a fight. We'd get a free kill on like Lucio or Cassia or whoever. I don't remember who else was in that game. And then we would all be low from the Junkrat damage, and then Sonya would come in because we're all grouped up and leap on all of us and kill mostly me first, which was fun. But and then Sonya was just, clean up on aisle 3 because that's what Sonya could do. So they lost a lot of soak doing that. They evened it out in kills. I don't think they wiped us at all. So, trading the XP and fort pressure for a couple kills. I mean, it worked out for them early, but they weren't able to get a lot of structure value, which was a little bit surprising with their comp. But yeah, they did really well in team fights, and I mean, again, that's the goal, is the blow up comp, and that's kind of what they did with most of our squishies. So
Yeah. So they're behind basically most of the match, but with them being behind, they were still getting those altar phases, and they were way ahead in the altar phases. And I think it was because they were going for them fights, distracting the team, so they can go ahead and jump on them altars and get them altars phases. But being down levels, they I think is probably in game. They got that fight that they wanted, wiping the team. They got I believe it was mid keep, and then they went for that boss play. So
Yep.
what were the calls to say this was the boss play that kind of threw the game? They finally got a leg up in the match. It was even 2020. They were ahead on tower shots, and then they got a little greedy, went for that boss play. So what was the call for that?
Well, Boss did not win the game for either team. However, we knew where they would be, and we have Gust. I mean, that's just, and level 20 Leoric Entomb. So if we get a good Gust into either an Entomb that blocks them off, so we can get the point, and then we could follow up with it, or potentially we get someone in the Entomb, which ends up being what happened. Ulysses play of the frickin' year with the 4-man Entomb, pretty much, basically, and then Cactus had his awesome Gust to keep them in there. So it was pretty much they did what we did normally, which was clump up, and that was really good for our comp. Clumping up is really good for both of our comps. So we don't want to do that, but it ended up working out for us because we had a really god tier Entomb. So I mean, we knew where they were going to be. They weren't going to be anywhere else. They really didn't siege much this game. I don't think they took a tower on our side. So we had bot, and the only other option was get boss. If we lose, then we lose the game. But if we win, we have a chance to basically win in kind of one go with a 6 cap. So
But y'all took that boss fight. You won that boss fight. I believe you got a 4 or 5-man kill, and then you were able to get the rest of the structures and in the game. So let's go ahead and jump into Alterac Pass. I believe What's Wave Clear picked Matt pick again, and they sent y'all to Alterac Pass. So I was expecting a Chromie ban because Chromie did so much work, but they went ahead and
we were too.
Yeah.
We were too.
I was like
we were like, they have to ban. They're gonna ban Chromie, and they're gonna ban Sylph. Like 100%, they have to, and they didn't. So we took the Chromie.
Yeah, so I was completely shocked that they didn't ban that Chromie, picked up the Chromie, and they kind of went for that taunt. It was like a taunt, poly, mind control, dive comp, but you had the Chromie, you had the Johanna. They were kind of like an all AA team for the most part, but then you had that Johanna ban. I mean, that Johanna pickup with that blind. Now, did y'all pick up Johanna after seeing their comp?
Yeah, so we knew we wanted to take something that would have some unstop in case of Grav and a decent engage. May was banned, and there really aren't a lot of, I think, other tanks that would have worked in that scenario for us. So Joe was a good option, and she just has decent sustainability until Varian just destroys her shield. But mostly the unstop was the primary thing. There was we needed to make sure that the tank had some survivability there.
Right. So Alterac Pass, I'm thinking it's a big map. It's not going to be as much of a bloodbath as Towers of Doom was, but Towers of Doom, I think there was 40 kills altogether. Alterac Pass was 52 kills, another absolute bloodbath. Now, once Wave Clear seemed like they were in control for most part of this game, so kind of a flip flop from what you've seen from Towers of Doom. But y'all kept up those rotations, getting those catches on Goslow, Varian. The team seemed split a lot of the time, but they were still coming in and winning fights. So what was the game plan with that? I believe it came to the end, right at the end, where they, I can't remember, but it was crazy.
Well, Sylv was trying to backdoor. They had two large waves, mid and bot, and on that map, Cactus is our macro shot caller, and he's like, okay, we need to clear the waves. Like, we're okay, we need to clear the waves. And when we saw multiple of them, we're like, we have to back. It was kind of they did a great job of basically juggling our time. And it was, we needed to make sure we reacted quickly, and we reacted all together. Even if we didn't make necessarily the right play, we needed to just make sure we were together. And so it was really, we did get a couple picks. I think, I don't remember if it was Gazlo or if it was Varian.
Yeah, it was Gazlo
around the
and Varian.
point,
I think you caught Varian mid, and then y'all rotated down and caught that Gazlo later.
Yeah.
Then we went ahead to that bottom boss fight, and I was thinking, all right, this is it. This is going to be that fight that dictates the game. They come down for that boss fight. Y'all get to scrapping, and Falstad blows a beautiful gust. Y'all get the boss, but they get the kills. And just like that, we're back in it. We're still fighting.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, the problem was and we just didn't react quickly, but Cactus had Gust. He said, play up, I have Gust, like, we're gonna look for a play here. And if we had followed that and played up, we would have probably been able to wipe their front line much quicker than Cassia and Sylvanas could jump me and be on me in the back line, which was very unfun for the entire series. So please don't do that. That's bullying. Leave the healers alone. But yeah, that was just our mistake, our lack of execution. I mean, we executed basically half of what we were supposed to do, but we weren't able to actually finish it. So I was able to keep like myself alive for a good period of time. But again, it was just it didn't end up working out because we weren't able to get the frontline kills, and Cassia and Sylvanas were just on us in the back line. So really hard to actually win a split fight. Unless your comp is meant to do that, which ours is not. So
let's go over this last objective fight before we end. Now, this last objective fight seemed like it lasted forever. You would kill them, and you would keep catching them. They'd be like either Varian or Gazlo would be too far forward with other teams split, and y'all would kill them, and then y'all would go split off a little bit to clear some of that macro pressure, and then once Wave Clear would jump right back in it, and y'all to get to fighting. There's so many pauses, and it could have went either way, but y'all did finally get the objective and taking it home to core. They did get some more kills, so it was kind of like, all right, it was 3 versus 3 at that point. They could have defended and got us to another objective phase. What was going on in comms as far as, macro control? They're fighting. Do we channel the objective? Do we not channel the objective? So what was going on with this? It seemed like so much craziness.
Yeah, we just needed. I mean, we needed kills. Kills is what was gonna get us to win the game. We needed to get kills, and we needed to get kills fast. So primarily, it was mostly target calls. And watching the waves, who needs to back, who needs to do whatever they need to do, to basically save the core. Which I'm gonna be honest. I think if they had pushed the bot side when Sylvanas was bot side, I think they could have ended.
Yeah, I was looking for that. I was
With
like,
that wave there. I was very surprised that they didn't. But again, we kind of had the same deal where it, it it's really hard to make decisions in that quick of a turnaround, especially when in your head you're trying to calculate, like, do we actually, like, does core actually die here? Like, do we live here? And that's one of the hardest things on this map specifically is making sure of that. So we I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of a cluster.
oh yeah.
It's kind of a cluster. So anybody that thinks endgame shot calling is easy needs to check themselves. But yeah, it was basically crazy, just looking for target calls and just watching to make sure that we were not dying on core. So yeah, that was pretty much the game, to be honest. Both
Yep.
games. Very crazy, very, very good team. I mean, there's a reason why they were at the top of the div for, a good portion of the season so far. So yeah.
Yeah, and I honestly feel like it's because they're so unorthodox in the way they play. It doesn't matter if they're down talent tiers, they're coming, they're fighting, and that's not something you expect to happen versus an
Mhm.
organized team. You expect them to go back, soak, get that talent tier advantage, come in and fight. But this team, they kind of catch you off guard. So it's
Yeah, absolutely. I mean that's it works, and it is a difficult. I mean, it's trade-offs, right? Like, if you are doing something unexpected and you're fighting down a talent tier, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But that, like you said, it's hard to predict, right? If but the key thing is what you can have an idea of what they're doing by watching VODs, right? So if you know that they're a fighting team, then you can probably guess, okay, well, they've been aggressive all game. They're probably going to be aggressive going forward, so we can guess that they're going to come invade this camp. But maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. You waste resources and you miss soak, right?
yeah.
So it's a constant guessing game, and they're one of those teams that's really challenging to be able to do that with. So yeah, I mean, props to them. It was a fucking crazy series. I mean, they're one of the many teams in this div. Every team in this div, you need to play well if you want to win, and we just happen to play, I think, a little bit better. But great plays from their team. So
Super great cast. Any shout outs you would like to give? You got some fans in chat.
oh, great. Yeah, well, of course, shout out to you. Thank you so much for streaming and casting our game. It takes a lot, and I know it was last minute, so I'm sure I can speak for both teams when I say we appreciate it. So it was an awesome cast. I look forward to watching it later, obviously. Shout outs to my team. Obviously, we played really well. I know we're maybe not happy with a lot of stuff, but we improved a lot, and I'm proud of us for keeping our heads calm, cool, and collected. And then shout outs to What's Wave Clear. I mean, you guys are. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking swear. You guys are a fucking awesome team, and anybody in the div that's watching right now and you haven't played this team, you better bring your A game, because it's gonna be a tough one. So and then shout out to all of our supporters. I know we have a couple friends who are in chat, so thank you guys so much for supporting us. Yay.
All right, well, that's it for me. Thank you for letting me cast, and thanks for the interview.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.
Later. All right, that's it for me. Amateur opponents versus What's Wave Clear, an absolute bloodbath. First game we had around 40 kills. Second game we had 52 kills. Insanity. Had some technical difficulties in the beginning of the game, but we made it through with another beautiful matchup. I'm Satan Saves. You can catch me at SatanSaves@twitch.com. I'll be picking up cast. So shout out to everybody that joined. Shout out to my boy Viper, who casted a lot of my matches back in the day, and now I get to return the favor. Thanks for everything. I'm out. Peace.